everyone, welcome to Everyday Prelims series of Shantha Lakshmi IAS Academy. So today let's discuss the topics of 6th of September 2025. First, we are going to discuss about the Angikar 2025 campaign. And second, about the India's first port-based green hydrogen project. And third, about the bio-E3 policy. And fourth, about the Bias River. And finally, Benin, African country mapping. So coming to our first topic, that is Angikar 2025. So this Angikar 2025 is a last mile reach connectivity campaign which was launched by the Sri Manohar Lalji, who was a Honorable Minister for Housing and the Urban Affairs in New Delhi. So this is a last mile outreach campaign for the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0. So let's see about this Angikar campaign and about this PM Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 also. So this campaign, as I said earlier, it is a last mile outreach campaign which is of 2 months duration, which starts from 4th of September and ends on 31st of October 2025. This campaign is being organized by the Ministry of Housing and the Urban Affairs. So what is the objective or the aim of this Angikar campaign? So this Angikar campaign is mainly concerned with the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 second version. So its aim is to boost the implementation of this urban PM Awas Yojana Urban 2.0. How it will boost the implementation? See, by creating awareness program, by telling about this scheme in the urban areas. And second is the fast tracking the verification of the application process. Already the beneficiaries are being sent the applications, right? So second is that it fast tracking the application process of those applications received. And third is the completion of the already sanctioned houses. So by enabling these three programs, this Angikar 2025 campaign aims to boost the implementation of this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban second version 2.0 scheme. Now, so what is this credit risk guarantee fund trust for the low income housing scheme? So this is a scheme by the National Housing Bank. So under this scheme, this National Housing Bank will give the loan to the beneficiaries. And here the government will give the guarantee for availing the loans from this National Housing Bank under this scheme. So this Angikar also informs or spreads awareness about this scheme so that the beneficiaries can reach the banks and avail the loans. And here the government will act as a guarantee. And next, under this Angikar program only, this 17th September, which is the birthday of our Prime Minister Narendra Modi, this 17th September is being celebrated as the PM Awas Yojana Urban Awas Divas. PM Awas Yojana Urban Divas. And it also commemorates the first anniversary of this PM Awas Yojana 2.0 version. So what is the scope of this Angikar campaign? So this will aim to include or cover 5,000 plus urban local bodies. So this is about the Angikar 2025 campaign, which is aimed at boosting the implementation of the PM Awas Yojana 2.0 Urban. PM Awas Yojana Urban 2.0. Now coming to this PM Awas Yojana Urban 2.0. So its first version was launched in the year 2015. And the second version was announced in the Union Budget 24 to 25, that is on, and it is launched on the 1st September 2024. It is a centrally sponsored scheme. That means the funding is shared between the central and the state governments. So what is this PM Awas Yojana will give? It has the motto of housing for all. Housing for all. And under this PM Awas Yojana Urban, it will give, the government will give the financial assistance up to 2.5 lakh per unit. And it aims to benefit 1 crore urban poor and the middle class families. Why? To construct a house, or to purchase a house, or to rent a house also. at an affordable cost, that too in the urban areas. This Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban. We also have this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Gramin also. And its duration is 5 years starting from 2024. So who are the eligible beneficiaries under this scheme? See, under this scheme, the families belonging to the economically weaker sections, low income group, middle income group. So under this economically weaker sections, the annual income limit is 3 lakh per annum. And under this lower income group, it is 3 to 6 lakhs. And under this middle income group, it is 6 to 9 lakh income. So whoever the families are getting or belonging under this economically weaker sections, lower income group, middle income group, and those families living in the urban areas, and they have no pakka house anywhere in the country. So not in that particular area, but anywhere in the country. So the families belonging to these criteria and they do not own any house in anywhere in the country, they are eligible to apply for this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban. And under this, the preference will be given to the widows, single women, persons with disabilities, senior citizens, transgenders, persons belonging to the scheduled caste, tribes, minorities, and other weaker and the vulnerable sections of the society. So for these group of members, the preference will be given. The applications will be received fast and the houses will be sanctioned based on this priority. And under this scheme, the new house constructed, purchased or rented under this Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana will be registered with the name of the women head of the family, or a joint name. It includes the male and the women head. Now coming to our second topic, that is the India's first port-based green hydrogen project. So why we are discussing this? The Union Minister for Ports, Shipping and Waterways, Sri Sarbananda Sonowal, has inaugurated India's first port-based green hydrogen pilot project at the VO Chidambaranar Port, Tamil Nadu, which is making a major step in India's clean energy transition. So we'll see about this first port-based green hydrogen project. So with this, the VO Chidambaranar Port, which is also formerly known as the Tuticorin Port, which is one of the 13 major ports of India. So this port has become the first port in the country to produce green hydrogen at the cost of 3.87 Indian crore rupees and of having 10 normal cubic meter per hour pilot facility. So it will generate 10 normal cubic meter green hydrogen per hour pilot facility. And what is the objective? It generates the green hydrogen. This port has a facility which will generate the green hydrogen through the electrolysis process from the renewable energy sources like solar, wind, and the other renewable energy sources. To power. Why? To power the street lights and an electrical vehicle charging station at that port. And this green hydrogen project is aligned with the proposed coastal green shipping corridor between the Kandla and the Tuticorin. So this coastal green shipping corridor will aim to ensure a zero carbon emission shipping. This is the project of the Deen Dayal Port Authority, Shipping Corporation of India, and the VO Chidambaram Port Authority. So this is the collaborative. This coastal green shipping corridor is the collaborative efforts of these three organizations, that is the Deen Dayal Port Authority, Shipping Corporation of India, and VO Chidambaram Port Authority. And this will aims to establish a coastal green shipping corridor between Kandla, that is of Gujarat, and the Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. So this first green hydrogen project is also the one of the project under this coastal green shipping corridor. So this is the news. Now, what is this green hydrogen? So this green hydrogen is a clean energy. That means it emits no carbon emissions. So that's how it helped in the clean energy transition of India's Vikasit Bharat 2047. And this green hydrogen is a colorless, odorless, tasteless, and the highly reactive gas. And it is generated by the renewable energy sources by the process of electrolysis, where this process, wherein the hydrogen particles are separated from the oxygen particles in the water H2O. So thereby it produces no carbon emissions. It is a zero emission gas. The green hydrogen is a zero emission gas. It produces no carbon emissions, so that no global warming, and it creates a clean environment. And now coming to our third topic, that is the Bio E3 policy. So why we are discussing this? So today, that is of 6th September 2025, this day marks the first anniversary of this launch of this Bio E3 policy. And regarding this, the International Center for the Genetic Engineering and Biotechnology, New Delhi, is hosting this Bio E3 at the rate 1 while marking this first anniversary celebrations of the launch of this Bio E3 policy. So let's see what is this policy. So this Bio E3 stands for the Biotechnology for Economy, Environment and Employment. This policy is aligned with the vision of the green growth, which was launched or announced in the Union Budget 24-25, and also the life, that is the lifestyle for environment, which is a mission or vision of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and the net zero carbon economy. And it is of India's first policy in biotechnology. First policy in biotechnology. What is the purpose? For fostering the high performance bio manufacturing. It also acts as the, or it also establishes a framework for the implementation of the biomanufacturing and the biofoundry initiative. So this is the policy of the Department of Biotechnology under the Ministry of Science and Technology. Before going into this thematic sectors of biomanufacturing, so what is actually this bioeconomy means? What is this bioeconomy? See, bioeconomy is a process of utilizing the biological resources, that is plants, animals, microorganisms, and other biological naturally occurring resources to generate or produce the goods or materials and the services. And this is also comes under the circular economy. We are utilizing the natural biological resources and we are recycling it and restoring it, and likewise it will help in achieving the clean energy transition also, and also helps in achieving the, also helps in leveraging the potential of the circular economy. So this biomanufacturing means we will manufacture some products based by utilizing these biological resources, whether it is plant, animal, microorganisms, fungi, or anything coming from the biologically, naturally. So this Bio E3 policy has these six thematic sectors under which this Bio E3 policy is utilized, and biomanufacturing will be done. So what are those three sectors? That is the bio-based chemicals and the enzymes, which will catalyze the greener reactions. And second is the functional foods and the smart proteins, and it is availed through the taste without cruelty. And the next is this precision biotherapeutics. And next is the climate resilient agriculture, carbon capture and the utilization, futuristic marine and the space research also. So these are the six thematic criteria under which this Bio E3 policy will be used. That is, it will use the biotechnology for generating the products, and it will also help in helping in the conservation of the environment, and it will also generate the employment also under these six sectors. It may remember biomanufacturing means mainly under these sectors, the biotechnology or the biotechnological like bioengineering and other methods will be used in these six sectors as part of this Bio E3 policy. And the next, how it will use or how it will leverage these six sectors, that is by catalyzing the accelerating transformation with bio-enablers. So what are those bio-enablers? Through public-private partnerships, bio-artificial intelligence hub, by establishing bio-manufacturing hubs, by skilling and the human resources, by regulatory enablement and the interministerial coordination, and also the international collaborations. So by utilizing all these options, these will be achieved. In these sectors, we will leverage the usage of this Bio E3 policy, that is the biomanufacturing and the biofinery. Now coming to our fourth topic, that is the Bias River. So why we are discussing this? See, we have been witnessing many flood situations in many states, right? So in that, this Bhakra Bias Management Board has said that amid unprecedented rainfall in its catchment areas, this Bias River in the Himachal Pradesh recorded its highest ever inflow of water, that is at 11.7 billion cubic meters between the July 1st and the September 5th. We have been witnessing the floods in the Himachal Pradesh and also in the Punjab areas, right? So regarding this Bakra Bias Management Board said that, yes, this river has witnessed the highest inflow between July 1st and the September 5th. So let's see about this river now. So this river in the Vedic time is called as the river Vipasa or the Vipasa also, Vipasa river, and it is a perennial river and which is fed by the snow, originates in the Himalayas in the Rohtang Pass, and it flows through two states, that is the Himachal Pradesh and the Punjab. It flows through only two states, that is the Himachal Pradesh and the Punjab, and it is one of the smallest rivers of the Punjab five rivers. So what are the Punjab five rivers? That is the one is Bias, Satluj, Ravi, Jhelum, and the Chenab. So out of these five rivers of the Punjab, this Bias is the smallest river, and it joins the river Satluj in the Punjab. And this river Bias also forms a famous Kulu and the Kangra valleys also. Its major tributaries include Bhain River, Bhanganga, Luni River, Uhal, and Bhane River, etc. Its major dams include Phando and the Pong dams in the Himachal Pradesh, as well as the Harike barrage in the Punjab, which is at the confluence of this Bias and the Satluj River in Punjab. Now moving to a final topic, that is the Benin. So here you can locate this Benin on this Western Africa. It's a country of the West Africa. It's formerly known as the Dahomey, and its capital is the Porto Novo. But its administrative setup is there in its economic capital as well as the largest cities, that is the Cotonou. It is one of the Francophone country. That means the French is its official language. Its drainage include two major rivers, that is the river Niger from this Nigeria and also the Kwame Ome river. And it is a tropical country, and this Benin is also the exporter of the palm oil and the cotton. Here you can see the border countries of this Benin, that is Nigeria here, Niger, Burkina Faso and Togo. And it is this Atlantic Ocean. It is on the coast of this Atlantic Ocean. So that's all for today. Thank you.